Welcome to the class on pericyclic reactions. We were discussing about 2 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. Now we will see two more examples on in situ ketene preparation followed by 2 plus 2 cycloaddition. So this is an alpha beta unsaturated acid chloride and it is treated with the base. We can generate a ketene by picking up a proton from this carbon. So it generates a double bond like this. Then so when we pick up this proton, these bonding electrons will be pushed towards this double bond. So this double bond will undergo migration towards carbonite. When we expel a chlorine, we generate a ketene. Now this ketene will undergo 2 plus 2 cycloaddition and it is intramolecular at the same time in situ. So there will be a 2 plus 2 cycloaddition like this. Here we don't follow ionic fashion, whether it satisfies the ionic charges on the carbons or not. Because it is intramolecular, we need to take the reaction as it is. This is the product. And here it is always a cis ring junction. And in the next example, we will see one more in situ ketene generation. And it is treated with the 2 equivalents of triethylamine because we have 2 acid chlorides. So 2 here and here is a possibility for ketene generation. So we must add 2 equivalents of triethylamine. So here we can generate one ketene and here also we can generate one more ketene. Now these two ketenes, because they are unstable, they will undergo intramolecular cyclization. We can write anyways, it's not a problem. Okay, so whether you want to involve this carbonyl with this alkene or you want to involve this carbonyl with this alkene, both are possible because it is a symmetrical ketene. Okay, so I'll take any one. So I'll write like this. So 2 carbons and the next carbon, and here we have a 4-membered ring. And we have 2 carbons. So this is how we need to write the product. And when we hydrolyze this, it is a lactone molecule. So lactone can be hydrolyzed to beta hydroxy. Yeah, in this case, it is beta hydroxy carbonyl. Since it is an enol, it will be converted to ketone. I think better I'll write all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So this enol can be converted to ketone, right? So tautomerization will obviously occur here. Yeah. If we want to do a Diels-Alder reaction with the ketene, yeah, with the ketene 4+2 cycloaddition is not possible. With ketene 4+2 cycloaddition is not possible. So as I said earlier, it will only follow 2+2 cycloaddition, but not 4+2 cycloaddition. But what if we want to do a Diels-Alder reaction with the ketene? So when you want to do Diels-Alder reaction with ketene, direct ketene cannot be utilized for this. What we can do is alternatively, we can take a ketene equivalent and we can use that ketene equivalent in a Diels-Alder reaction. So for this, we need to have a ketene equivalent. What is ketene equivalent? Ketene equivalent is an alkene which is having chlorine and cyanide on the same carbon. So this is alpha chloroacrylonitrile. Chloroacrylonitrile. So chloroacrylonitrile is used as ketene equivalent, and see it looks like a good dienophile, so it undergoes Diels-Alder reactions. Since it is having two withdrawing groups, this alkene is a good dienophile, so it can easily involve in Diels-Alder reactions. Now we will see some examples on how this ketene equivalent can be utilized in Diels-Alder reaction, then followed by how we can generate this carbonate. Let us look at this simple example. When we mix and heat these two, diene and dienophile, obviously it will undergo a Diels-Alder reaction. Obviously it will undergo a Diels-Alder reaction because nitrile is having additional double bonds. So this is an endo group. Okay, so that is why nitro I am writing below the plane. Chloro is not an endo group and it will not support endo selectivity. Right. So here this carbon which is having both the chlorine and nitrile group, this can be visualized as a masked carbonyl. What is the product of 2+2 cycloaddition with ketene? A product will generate a carbonyl here, right? but here we don't have carbonyl. Now how do we generate this carbonyl? See, this chlorine and nitrile on the same carbon, they are known as masked carbonyl group. So when we do hydrolysis, basic hydrolysis on this, because chlorine and cyanide both are good leaving groups, so OH minus can easily replace them so that it generates a carbonyl. So this is how we can a carbonyl here. So this is how we can get a 4+2 cycloaddition with ketene equivalent, so that the reaction at the end of the reaction, it looks like a 4+2 cycloaddition between diene and ketene. Now we will see some additional reactions which involve ketene. When this cyclobutanone is heated in benzene, it undergoes electrocyclic ring opening. Of course, electrocyclic reactions are not covered so far, but still it is an electrocyclic ring opening. It generates a ketene. So this carbonyl carbon bond will break down, and simultaneously the polarization of electrons will lead to a ketene as well as a double bond here. When it is treated with this molecule, ketene will undergo a 2+2 cycloaddition here. So I'll write this electrocyclic ring opening. We will discuss these things in coming classes. Now ketene will undergo a 2+2 cycloaddition. So it generates so this is the acetylene molecule and this is the ketene. Now this ketene again under same heating conditions will undergo a retro 2+2, that means electrocyclic ring opening. Again it is electrocyclic ring opening, same reaction. That means we can also say a retro 2+2, 2+2 cycloaddition, reverse is retro 2+2. Then it generates, we can break here so that we can generate another ketene, Now this will undergo 4+2 cycloaddition because we have 1, 2, 3 double bonds in the system. So it will undergo a 4+2 cycloaddition. So it generates a 6-membered ring. This is unstable because we have 2 double bonds and we also have one more carbonyl. So this carbonyl can easily undergo tautomerization. When it undergoes tautomerization, it generates a stable aromatic system. So this fellow will immediately undergo tautomerization to generate this aromatic system. This is the final product. Now we will see ketene involving a 2+2 cycloaddition with imine. ketene will also involve in 2+2 cycloaddition with an imine. This is called Staudinger equation, Staudinger reaction. What is important here is a four-membered, this is lactam, intramolecular, cyclic amide is called a lactam. So the importance of imines involving in 2+2 cycloadditions with ketene is a generation of four-membered heterocyclic systems, which are part of many natural molecules. This is an important part of penicillin. Okay, so four-membered heterocyclic systems are very important in drug industry. So it is important to know how we generate this cyclic system. This reaction is called Staudinger reaction. Not only ketones, we can also use isocyanates. So this is isocyanate. So isocyanate can also be used in 2+2 cycloadditions. So this is a model isocyanate, and it is an example of isocyanate. Chlorosulfonyl isocyanate. Chlorosulfonyl isocyanate. So these things can be used for 2+2 cycloaddition reactions. Isocyanates can be used for 2+2 cycloadditions like ketenes. When we heat this, it will undergo a 2+2 cycloaddition like this. So what we will get is again a four-membered heterocyclic system. This upon treatment with sodium bicarbonate, it undergoes desulfonation. It undergoes desulfonation. Sulfonyl chloride on nitrogen was removed. I will explain how it is working. When we add water, sulfonyl chlorides are unstable. So when we add water, they become sulfonic acids. They become sulfonic acids. When we add water, sulfonyl chlorides become sulfonic acids. Then they'll undergo desulfonation like this. So we can have SO3 minus gas, which is releasing. So this is how we can do desulfonation, sulfonylation. Yeah, the last example for today's class. What is the product here? Here, nitrogen will attack with its lone pair, or we can say when we write the charges, it is minus, plus, minus. Here also, because sulfur group is an electron releasing group, so here it will be plus, here it will be minus. So even when we can write the charges and we can expect the position of substituents. Right here, it will undergo a 2+2 cycloaddition. So the product will be SO2Cl carbonate, and because it is a trans double bond, the two substituents methyl and sulfur, they also trans in the product, right? In a pericyclic reaction, the stereochemistries of reactants will be retained in the product. So it is a trans double bond, so these two substituents must be trans in the product.